Google sent me the Google Home Max before Christmas. I've had it, and this last month and a half, I'd say.
By the way, the Google Home is upside down. By the way, the Google Home is upside down.
Thank you.
It'll work best if you turn it over.
Thank you for telling me that. But I've had this thing for over a month now, and I've had the pleasure of using it a lot. We have a little thing over our kitchen, and I have it on there, and we just basically ask it questions. And I just turn it around while I'm doing cooking or something and play some music. And this thing is awesome. I truly am very thankful that Google sent me this for a gift. I literally didn't even know it was coming. I got an email from Google that was like, hey, what's your address? We have a surprise for you. And then totally forgot about it. 2 weeks later, this showed up, and I had no clue it was actually coming. But it's actually pretty freaking awesome. And I use it almost daily. Use it to play, hey Google, play Movin' 92.5.
Streaming Movin' 92.5 from TuneIn.
The bass on it is phenomenal. It sounds amazing. Hey Google, turn that off. I cannot tell you how much this is. They're doing a contest of the radio, so at certain times I'm like, hey, play this radio station, and I see if my name gets called. So I love this thing so much. I'm not going to make you stare at my ugly mug this whole video. Let me go ahead and put this down and talk about what it can and cannot do. Alright, here we are, my little setup. I had a bad hard drive in my NVIDIA Shield Pro, and I switched it out, so it's just kind of sitting there, and it's currently working. Anyways, ignore that. So this is my little setup. You have this little thing here that you can put on the bottom of it to reduce the vibration, because the bass on this thing is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, for the longest time, I used my Kenevo M2 speakers that you can't even buy anymore with my Google Chromecast audio, and that's how I listen to music. I opened up my phone, I told it to stream it through my Chromecast audio, and that's how I listen to music. Now, I'm just like, hey Google, play me some music.
Playing some music on Google Play Music.
Hey Google, I don't like that song.
Alright, I noted this.
Hey Google, what is this?
This is No Scrubs by William Singe.
Hey Google, play a game.
Alright, there's Tricky Genie, Mad Libs, Lucky Trivia, and more. Which one do you want to try?
I have used this thing, like I said, so much. Hey Google, remind me to take my dog out at 2:30.
Alright, I'll remind you at 2:30 p.m.
Hey Google, show me my notifications.
You don't have any notifications right now.
So if you have a timer that you missed or something, it'll actually tell you, hey, you'll have I have a little light, and I'm pretty sure that means you have a notification because it was lit up and just stayed solid, and I asked what my notifications were, and it told me. So that's pretty awesome. Hey Google, what are my reminders for today?
You have one reminder. Take my dog out for today at 2:30 p.m.
I love this thing so much. Hey Google, what's the weather in Seattle tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Seattle, it'll be rainy, with a high of 50 and a low of 41.
It's always raining here, all the time. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. What's a computer's least favorite food? Spam.
I don't feel like this does it justice. Over the last month, I've said things that I'm like, hey, I need to put this in my video, and then I get busy and I forget to do it. One of the things is this little bar turns it up and down, and I can tell you this gets so loud, I'm pretty sure the neighbors would call the cops on me. It gets stupid loud. And then if you aren't near it, you can say, hey Google, turn the volume to 68%. And you'll see the little lights, like this one's almost full, and that one's barely lit up. Hey Google, turn the volume to 90%. There you go, and now that one's almost full, or already full all the way. Hey Google, turn the volume to 15%. And now it's barely on there at all. It's pretty freaking awesome. Like, you can ask it a question and then follow it up. Like, what's this? When were they born? You can keep following that up with more and more questions. What I like this most for is like timers. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds. Starting now.
That was really loud. That might have actually been too loud. The best part about it is, it can also be used like this, if you really wanted to.
By the way, the Google Home is upside down.
Or-
It'll work best if you turn it over.
Actually, this way. There you go. So you can stand it up like that, but honestly, I don't know. It just looks a little weird. Like, it's pretty heavy. It would honestly be pretty difficult to knock it over, but I still just prefer putting it down like that. Another really cool thing is, I have these Philips Hue bulbs I did a video on a long time ago, a while back. Unfortunately, it's my only set. I need to get some more, so I can tell it some pretty cool things. Let me show you. So like I said, I have Philips Hue bulbs in my daughter's room, and I can say, okay Google, turn the bedroom lights off.
You got it. Turning 3 lights off.
Hey Google, turn the bedroom lights on.
Okay, turning 3 lights on.
Hey Google, turn the bedroom lights to 75%.
Sure, setting 3 lights brightness to 75%.
And then it's going to dim it. So, hey Google, dim the bedroom lights to 25%.
You got it. Setting 3 lights brightness to 25%.
And now they're barely on. Okay Google, turn the bedroom lights off.
Sure, turning off 3 lights.
So hopefully you can see how useful this is. Obviously there's way more things after uploading this video. I'm going to see, hey, I should have showed them this. I should have showed them that. There is so much this thing can do. You don't have to get the Max, obviously. I want to pick up some minis for my daughter's bedroom, so she can, instead of going to the light switch, she can say, hey, turn the bedroom lights off. And she can be in her room and tell the lights to be, Google to turn the lights off, or dim them, or whatever. She doesn't even need to get out of bed, and if you flip it with the switch and turn them off, now the bulbs can't talk to the router, and you can't tell it what to do anymore, so it's better to go ahead and just tell it to turn them off, rather than flipping the switch and turning them off. I mean, and you can set them to like do daylight, to do whatever you need them to do. And this is like new technology. This is only going to get better. This will only get better with time. That's the best part about all of this. I don't have a Mini or a Home yet. I just have the Max. So I definitely plan on following this up with another thing on that, because this is quite pricey. When I first saw how much this cost, it was going to be a long time before I ever bought it, if I ever did. Now that they've sent it to me, now that I've heard how loud it can get, how awesome and amazing the bass is, and how much like it fills the room with bass, and it's one of the best sounding speakers in my apartment right now, honestly. It really is. And in fact, it's the only thing I use to play music right now. It just sounds amazing. And like where we have it in our kitchen, we can ask it, hey Google, how many ounces are in a cup?
1 U.S. customary cup equals 8 U.S. fluid ounces.
It's incredible, and I love it so much, and I definitely recommend it. Pick up a Mini, pick up a Home. If you can afford it, pick up a Max. You won't regret it. I'm going to get some Philips Hue lights for my bedroom in here. We had them in here, and then we put them in my daughter's room because she kept forgetting to turn her lights off. And in the morning, I can just say, I'll put up my phone, and I can do the same thing with my phone. I can like hold down the home button and say, hey, turn these lights off, turn them on. I don't have to yell across to the kitchen where my Google Home's at. And that's why I want to get a Google Home Mini for my daughter's room, and maybe a Google Home Mini for in here. So I can not even have to pull my phone out, when it's 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning and you're getting up for the day. So this is awesome, and I cannot recommend this enough. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to check out any of my other videos that are up there right now. And please follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not doing so already. This is What Would Josh Do? And I'm out. Hey Google, play Eminem's latest album.
Alright, here's the album Encore Deluxe on Google Play Music.
That's not his latest. Hey Google, you've been a bad girl.
Alright, Bad Girl by A Boogie with Da Hoodie. Playing on Google Play Music.
Hey Google, I love you.
You should know the feeling's mutual.
Hey Google, you're my best friend.
This is perfect because you're my best friend too. I'm pretty sure this means we can tell each other secrets now. Here's one of mine. I still don't quite understand why people yawn.